Part 157. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1571. After punishing the Kunpeng Demon King, and confirming that the Blue Fire Demon King would not return, the Hell Dragon King would announce what he needed to do when summoning all the Demon Kings this time. Now my Nether Dragon domain needs to build a primeval demon dragon devouring the sky infinite array. The construction of this immortal array requires the help of all of you. You will each be responsible for your own part. Later, I will inform everyone of their tasks in detail. As the Hell Dragon King announced this news, all the demon kings present were confused. The primeval demon dragon devouring the sky infinite array? This is an immortal array they have never heard of, and it seems to sound darker. It doesn't look like an immortal array, but more like a demon array. No one knows what the array is used for. Moreover, each of them needs to carry out a part of it, and the detailed tasks are arranged by the Hell Dragon King himself. Obviously, he doesn't want them to know the specific effect of this array. If everyone is only responsible for a part, it is absolutely difficult to detect the effect of the entire array. You know, the Hell Dragon King divided the arrangement of this immortal array into 40 or 50 parts. All the demon kings in the Nether Dragon domain present need to do a part of it. In this way, the speed of setting up this fairy formation will be much faster. If the Hell Dragon King arranges it himself, it is natural that the secret will not be leaked, but the speed of setting up the fairy formation alone is obviously not that fast. If it is divided into 40 or 50 parts and given to other demon kings to arrange, even if the speed does not increase by 40 or 50 times, it can be increased by 20 or 30 times, which is also a considerable improvement. Obviously, the Hell Dragon King is in a hurry now. Wu Yu is even more confused. What is the effect of this ancient magic dragon swallowing the sky infinite formation? It seems that the Hell Dragon King wants to arrange it quickly and hide its effect from all the demon kings. I believe that all the demon kings are very curious now, but they dare not ask at the same time of curiosity and doubt. It is obvious that the Hell Dragon King will not tell them about this matter. But the more this is the case, the more curious they are. Even some demon kings have thought that this ancient magic dragon swallowing the sky infinite formation will have any harm to them. Will the Hell Dragon King have any intentions towards them and use this fairy formation to achieve some ulterior purpose? The other demon kings were a little worried, and they felt that they might be sold and helped count the money. As for Wu Yu, he felt something in his heart, thinking that this ancient demon dragon's sky-devouring infinite formation might be related to the 9 infants who were following the Hell Dragon King. The reason was that the current 9 infants was too abnormal. It was impossible to tell that he was the adopted son of the Hell Dragon King. It could even be said that the 9 infants was like a puppet, and it seemed that it had lost consciousness. No one could figure out what was going on with the 9 infants now. For the demon kings of the Nether Dragon domain, the 9 infants they had seen from the beginning were like this. Although it was a bit strange, they still didn't think much about it. But for Wu Yu, this was definitely abnormal. There was definitely something wrong with the ancient demon dragon's sky-devouring infinite formation, and it was very likely related to the 9 infants. Unfortunately, whether it was Wu Yu or other demon kings, they could not ask questions in their hearts, and could only keep the questions in their heads. Of course, for other demon kings, the possibility of this immortal formation harming them was indeed small, so not many people were worried, and most of them were just curious. This is a top-level Taixu immortal formation. Each of you is responsible for a part. It is not difficult and can be completed in a few years. Kunpeng, come here. The Hell Dragon King waved to the seriously injured Kunpeng Demon King, and then Wu Yu hurried over. Next, he should tell each other some details about this top-level Taixu immortal formation. The most important part must be done by the Hell Dragon King himself, and from what the Hell Dragon King said just now, this top-level Taixu immortal formation will take several years to complete. This is the result of so many demon kings helping together. If the Hell Dragon King was alone, even if his formation speed was twice that of other demon kings, it would take hundreds of years. Soon, Wu Yu knew what kind of task he was assigned. Since the Green Fire Demon King was killed by him, the Hell Dragon King directly handed over the part that was originally planned to be handled by the Green Fire Demon King to Wu Yu to carry out. In other words, Wu Yu alone had to build the fairy formation for the two demon kings. Soon, the Hell Dragon King arranged the parts that the other demon kings were responsible for. And finally said coldly, whoever completes his task the slowest will get out of the Nether Dragon domain. This undoubtedly declared the Hell Dragon King's attention to this top-level Taigzu fairy formation. Whoever cuts corners and slacks off in the process of building the fairy formation will face the consequence of being expelled from the Nether Dragon domain. This is no joke. For many demon kings, this is a very serious punishment. Originally, they were the demon kings of the Nether Dragon domain, and other wild demon kings around them did not dare to offend them. But once they are expelled from the Nether Dragon domain, those demon kings who were offended in the past will definitely come one after another to seek revenge. Fortunately, the other demon kings seemed to know that the Kunpeng Demon King was responsible for both the King Huo Demon King's part and the two tasks alone. Even if he worked non-stop to build the immortal formation, he would definitely not be able to catch up quickly. The other demon kings almost breathed a sigh of relief. With the Kunpeng Demon King, they basically would not fall behind. Even if they fell behind a little, they would not be the last to complete the task. This made them feel a little relieved. However, they were still under great pressure. After all, it was obvious that the Hell Dragon King attached great importance to this immortal formation. If there was any mistake in the middle, they might be killed directly by it. This chapter is not over yet. Please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content. Therefore, all the demon kings were cautious and did not dare to neglect it. They followed the arrangements and instructions of the Hell Dragon King and spread out in the entire Hell Dragon domain. They were responsible for different areas, and the entire Hell Dragon domain was very large. Maybe in the next few years, these demon kings would not see other people and could only work hard. Before these demon kings left, Wu Yu carefully observed their expressions and found that basically, all the demon kings did not know what this immortal formation was used for, but it seemed that the 7 days demon kings knew some inside information. After all, the other demon kings, including the 6 days demon king, all looked confused and a little nervous. And the 7 days demon kings were all indifferent and calm, and they should have known about this matter a long time ago. Obviously, in the entire Nether Dragon domain, the other demon kings are just subordinates. Only the 7-day demon kings can really get in touch with the core of the Hell Dragon King. Only the 3 of them have gained the trust of the Hell Dragon King. Or, the Hell Dragon King just saw that their strength was okay, so he reused them. But no matter what, Wu Yu must now think about a question, that is, whether to seriously complete the 2 fairy formations according to what the Hell Dragon King said. If this ancient magic dragon swallowing sky infinite formation is really used to target Jueying, then wouldn't it hurt him if he worked hard to build the fairy formation? Fortunately, this fairy formation is still a long time away from completion. During this time, Wu Yu can also explore other specific situations to see if he can get some useful information. The most important thing, of course, is to get close to the 7-day demon kings. But for the Kunpeng Demon King who has just been punished by the Hell Dragon King, and may even be expelled from the Nether Dragon domain for completing the task the slowest, will the 7-day demon kings be willing to say something to him? Basically, this is unlikely. If you ask directly, the other party will never tell you. Instead, the Hell Dragon King will pay more attention to you, leading to more serious consequences. As the others left, Wu Yu was obviously a little anxious. According to the current situation, it is obviously not so easy to find a breakthrough. As the Hell Dragon King gave a warning look to the Kunpeng Demon King, he also left this place. Next, Wu Yu will be responsible for a large area around, which is equivalent to the work of the other two demon kings. It can be said that Wu Yu has almost determined that it is impossible to complete these two tasks of building the fairy array in a few years. This is likely to harm Zhu. Watching the Hell Dragon King leave with the dull Zhu, Wu Yu was confused and depressed. The current situation was extremely difficult. Forget it, let's take it one step at a time. Maybe there will be some opportunity in a few days. Wu Yu thought to himself, and then pretended to build the fairy array. The entire Nether Dragon domain was immersed in a tense atmosphere. Not only Wu Yu, but also other demon kings were like this, because this immortal formation almost used everyone in the Nether Dragon domain. The Hell Dragon King and the 3 7-day demon kings were personally responsible for a part of it. This had never happened before, and many demon kings felt that something big was going to happen in the Nether Dragon domain this time. No one knew what the role of this ancient demon dragon swallowing the sky infinite formation was. The tasks assigned to each person were just a combination of scattered parts. From these details, basically nothing could be seen. Perhaps, it was used to defend the Nether Dragon domain? Many demon kings thought so in their hearts. Generally speaking, many immortal formations were used for defense. Now this ancient demon dragon swallowing the sky infinite formation covered the entire Nether Dragon domain. The possibility of it being used for defense was still relatively high. But there were still many demon kings who were surprised. You know, the Nether Dragon domain had not encountered any foreign invasions in all these years since its establishment. Now it suddenly established a top-level defensive immortal formation, which didn't seem to make sense. Of course, for the other demon kings, apart from being a little worried that this top-level Taixu immortal formation was targeting them, their mentality was generally relaxed, and they were all immersed in building the immortal formation. Anyway, after a few years, when the immortal formation is completed, they will know what the immortal formation does. Only Wu Yu was the most nervous in the entire Nether Dragon domain, because this was very likely related to Zhu. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Feng Qing Yang. Chapter 1572. Wu Yu had no better solution for the time being, so he could only help build the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite array first, and then look for opportunities in the process. He knew that once he revealed a flaw, he would be in danger, which might affect more situations, which led to his failure to find opportunities to learn more information. The most important thing was that now in the entire Nether Dragon domain, every demon king was trying to set up this top-level Taixu immortal array. If he walked around casually, he would become too conspicuous and would not be able to find any opportunities at all, but would be exposed. So for the next 2 years, Wu Yu did not think too much, but just set up the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite array. There was no other way. He knew that this top-level Taixu immortal array might be related to Zhu, but he still had to set it up. Up to now, the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite array has been set up for nearly half. If it continues like this, I am afraid that in another 2 years, this top-level immortal array will be completely set up. What will happen at that time, no one can predict. At this moment, the entire Nether Dragon domain has been shrouded by the half-completed Taixu demon dragon devouring heaven infinite array, and has become a terrifying black abyss. Countless black dragon shadows roam in this black abyss, giving people a terrifying feeling. In front of Wu Yu, there will be black dragon shadows floating in the air every moment. This makes Wu Yu even less fond of this top-level fairy array. Once completed, it may mean extremely cruel things for Zhu. At present, compared with other demon kings, Wu Yu has 2 tasks, which belong to the tasks of Kunpeng Demon King and King Huo Demon King, so the completion rate of the task of arranging the fairy array is the lowest. The other demon kings basically know that he will definitely be expelled from the Nether Dragon domain in the end. In this way, the future life of Kunpeng Demon King will be extremely sad, and he may even die in the wild. So other demon kings are deliberately alienating him. Other demon kings occasionally take a break and chat with each other, but no demon king will come to Kunpeng demon king at all. Even, other demon kings were secretly talking about the demon king Kunpeng, saying that he was definitely going to die. Wu Yu didn't care, but it was not a solution if it continued like this. As the ancient demon dragon swallowing the sky infinite array was getting closer and closer to completion, he became more and more anxious. If he couldn't think of any solution, he would be very passive next time. However, he didn't panic, but always remained calm and observed carefully. Once there was any opportunity, he would never miss it. In this situation, the more panicked, the more likely it was to go wrong. Even if there was an opportunity, it might not be seized. In terms of mentality, Wu Yu was still very stable. Even if the 3 7-day demon kings were now trying to arrange the ancient demon dragon swallowing the sky infinite array, Wu Yu couldn't find a chance to approach them. Even if he approached, the other party would not be able to tell him the truth about Zhuiying and this fairy array. So Wu Yu could only wait quietly. Finally at this time, a message came from the Nether Dragon domain, saying that someone outside was visiting. This news made Wu Yu excited. Maybe this was the opportunity. Although it was only a visit from a demon king, it could be said to be a breakthrough. As long as Wu Yu grasped this breakthrough, there might be a series of subsequent opportunities. According to the news, the visitor was a 7-day demon king named Blood Demon Beast. The Blood Demon Beast itself was not the key, and it was not in the eyes of the Hell Dragon King. The key was that the Blood Demon Beast was a subordinate of another 8-day demon king. The Hell Dragon King was an 8-day demon king, and was already the top demon king in the current demon god world. And there were still many top demon kings of the same level as him in the entire demon god world. One of them was 10,000 Eyes Doughty. This 10,000 Eyes Doughty was at the same level of the 8-day demon king as the Hell Dragon King, so the Hell Dragon King had to pay attention to its subordinate Blood Demon Beast. The key was that the other party came to visit at this time, and it was very likely that he had discovered some movements in the Nether Dragon realm and wanted to inquire about the situation. As soon as the Blood Demon Beast arrived, it asked to see the Hell Dragon King. It was quite arrogant, but the Hell Dragon King did not dare to be careless with him. In order to conceal the current movement in the entire Nether Dragon domain, the Hell Dragon King asked all the demon kings to stop temporarily. He did not continue to build the Taiga Demon Dragon Devouring Heaven Infinite formation, but hid the entire top-level fairy formation, and the Nether Dragon domain as a whole returned to clarity. From this situation, Wu Yu guessed that the Hell Dragon King definitely did not want other forces to know about his Taigzu fairy formation. This must be very important to the Hell Dragon King. Wu Yu thought in his heart, and this time, the Blood Demon Beast under the Wanyan Doughty came to investigate, and it seemed that he felt something. It was also a great opportunity for him, maybe it was a long-awaited breakthrough. Blood Demon Beast asked to see the Hell Dragon King. The Hell Dragon King naturally couldn't go to see him, as the two sides were not equal in status. For the Hell Dragon King, whatever kind of demon king came to visit, he would go out to meet them, so he directly asked the Ghost Fire Phoenix to go out to receive him and see what the other party was up to. As a 7-day demon king, the Ghost Fire Phoenix was at the same level as the Blood Demon Beast, so there was nothing wrong with going out to receive the other party, and it could also best cover up the current situation in the Nether Dragon territory. The Blood Demon Beast was now in the 10,000 Demons Nether City, but could not enter the Nether Dragon territory, and saw the Ghost Fire Phoenix outside the Nether Dragon territory. Due to the visit of the Blood Demon Beast, all the Demon Kings in the Nether Dragon domain temporarily disbanded and could not reveal any news or signs about the ancient Demon Dragon Devouring Heaven Infinite Array. This chapter is not over yet, please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content. So Wu Yu asked Nanshan Wanjiao to quietly perform the sky domain invisibility, hiding his body and following the Ghost Fire Phoenix, and soon saw the Blood Demon Beast. Although they were both 7 days demon kings, the shape of the blood demon beast was much worse than that of the ghost fire phoenix. The ghost fire phoenix was covered with black flames, and its size alone was dozens of times larger than that of the blood demon beast. However, the ghost fire phoenix did not dare to underestimate the blood demon beast in front of it. This blood demon beast was a capable subordinate of the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy. Its body was a blood-red mosquito. Although it was very small, it was elusive and extremely agile. For many 6 days demon kings, this blood demon beast could almost be said to be a nightmare. Because of its small size, it is basically difficult to find its traces as long as it deliberately hides. Countless huge demon gods were suddenly attacked by it and then sucked into mummies. This is the horror of the blood demon beast. What's more, there is a 10,000-eyed dowdy behind the other party. Even the ghost fire phoenix dare not underestimate the blood demon beast now. Seeing the ghost fire phoenix come out, the blood demon beast flew steadily in the air, and a playful look appeared in its blood-red pupils. I have a treasure to present to the Lord of Hell Dragon King. Please lead the way, Lord Phoenix. This is a gift from the Dowdy King. It must be handed over to the Dragon King in person, the blood demon beast said straightforwardly. It is said that there is a treasure to give to the Hell Dragon King, but even Xuanhuan, who is following behind, knows that the blood demon beast probably wants to take this opportunity to inquire about the situation of the entire Nether Dragon domain. It should be that they felt that there was movement in the Nether Dragon domain before, so they wanted to check it out. For Xuanhuan Dowdy, the Hell Dragon King is at the same level as him, and their territories are relatively close. If the Hell Dragon King's strength and power are increased, it will not be a good thing for Xuanhuan Dowdy, and it may even endanger his existence. So if there is any movement in Wanyao Ming Cheng, they will definitely send people to investigate. The blood demon beast came here to take on this task. Now facing the ghost fire phoenix, he said in a tough attitude that he wanted to see the Hell Dragon King. The ghost fire phoenix sneered, and the black flames on his body instantly rose. It seemed that even these black flames could completely submerge the blood demon beast, but the blood demon beast was not afraid at all. If you want to see Lord Dragon King, let Xuanhuan Dowdy come by himself. You are just a small blood mosquito, and you want to see Lord Dragon King, isn't it just a foolish dream? If you have any gifts, give them to me and pass them on to Lord Dragon King. The ghost fire phoenix sneered and said, of course he would not let the other party succeed. The most important thing is that this guy didn't want to give any treasures at all, so why bother to talk to him? Anyway, it is necessary to stop the blood demon beast outside the Nether Dragon territory. Hearing the words of the ghost fire phoenix, the blood demon beast explained again, this treasure is what King Dowdy wants to give to Lord Dragon King, and it must be handed over to Lord Dragon King in person. The two sides were deadlocked outside the Nether Dragon territory, and there was no result for a while. The main reason was that the ghost fire phoenix would never give in, and the blood demon beast could not force its way into the Nether Dragon territory, which made them deadlocked for a while. Seeing that the ghost fire phoenix refused to give in, and this place still belonged to the Hell Dragon King's territory, the blood demon beast's face looked a little gloomy, and he turned around and left. Although he was not able to enter the Nether Dragon domain this time, the blood demon beast guessed from the reaction of the ghost fire phoenix that an important thing must be going on in the Nether Dragon domain, and this thing is likely to improve and increase the strength of the Hell Dragon King. This is a situation that Xuanhuan Dowdy absolutely does not want to see. After the blood demon beast left, it was obviously reporting the situation to Xuanhuan Dowdy, and Nanshan Wanjiao continued to follow in stealth. The arrival of the blood demon beast this time was an opportunity for Wu Yu, and he must seize it. Success or failure may even depend on this move. After this time, there may be no more opportunities. So Wu Yu attached great importance to the visit of the blood demon beast. With Nanshan Wanjiao following the blood demon beast, Wu Yu used the communication fairy talisman to contact it. If the other party made any action, he would know it immediately. His reaction must be faster than that of the Hell Dragon King. Anyway, Nanshan Wanjia's sky domain is invisible. Now, unless it is a demon emperor, it can't be found at all. It is very safe for him to follow the blood demon beast. After the blood demon beast left, the ghost fire phoenix returned and reported the matter to the Hell Dragon King. Hearing this, the Hell Dragon King became a little silent and a little angry. Obviously, such a thing happened at this time, which made him very annoyed. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1573. After thinking for a while, the Hell Dragon King thought of a countermeasure. No one can leak anything about the immortal formation, otherwise, they will be killed without mercy. Now the immortal formation will be suspended for a moment. You can all act as usual. Do whatever you want and don't expose any flaws. The words of the Dragon King of Hell can be regarded as declaring the freedom of all the demon kings. In other words, there is no rush to set up the fairy formation for now, and the matter of the demon kings of 10,000 Eyes Dowdy and the blood demon beast should be settled first. Of course, it is not to deal with them, the other party, but to gradually dispel the other party's suspicion, and then continue to set up the immortal formation. As a result, the demon kings breathed a sigh of relief and could finally do some of their own things. Although they still have to set up the immortal formation after the storm has passed, they can always take a rest first. Wanyan Dowdy and the others should not know much about this matter. They can continue after Wanyan Dowdy and the others dispel their doubts. Wu Yu could see from the Hell Dragon King's decision that the Hell Dragon King was still worried about being disturbed by the Dowdy Demon King in what he wanted to do, but it was useless to just see this. Moreover, the Hell Dragon King also told the Demon Kings that if they want to leave the Hell Dragon territory, they must be careful, because the Blood Demon Beast is probably still hiding nearby and monitoring everything here. The Blood Demon Beast is small in size, so it has the intention to if you hide, it will be quite difficult to detect. Once something is exposed inadvertently, the other party is likely to notice some clues. And one thing is that the other Demon Kings are now free. They can do their own things and leave the Hell Dragon domain at will. However, Wu Yu, as the Kunpeng Demon King, has been banned by the Dragon King of Hell for 10,000 years. This time it is impossible to get out within 10,000 years. Therefore, Wu Yu had to find a way. Next, most of the Demon Kings basically returned to their homes without going out. Many Demon Kings chatted privately, expressing their concern that they would be kidnapped by the blood monsters after they went out and asked for some things. That would be very sad. If you say it, you will become mortal enemies with the Dragon King of Hell. If you don't say it, you may be sucked clean by the blood monster on the spot. In order to avoid that situation, many Demon Kings are now basically resting and practicing in their mansions. The palace of the Nether Dragon domain is very large, and there are countless banshees in the major palaces as companions. It will not be boring, mainly because of the Nether Dragon. The domain is the place with the most abundant demonic energy, and it is also the best place for them to practice. All the Demon Kings return to their respective palaces, and Wu Yu naturally returned to the Scarlet Blood Demon Palace of Scarlet Moon Kunpeng to think about the next countermeasures. Kunpeng Demon King's identity will no longer be needed. Mainly because it is too restricted and has attracted the attention and vigilance of the Dragon King of Hell. It is impossible to ask many things. In this case, it is better to change the way of thinking. Then the identity of the blood monster seems to be quite useful, Wu Yu thought in his mind. He thought carefully, and then while the other Demon Kings were not paying attention, he used Somersault Cloud in the Scarlet Blood Demon Palace and jumped out of the Dark Dragon realm. His movements, not to mention other Demon Kings, were not even felt by the Hell Dragon King. He left the Nether Dragon domain silently and returned to the peripheral 10,000 demons underworld city. When the Hell Dragon King and the others found that Kunpeng Demon King was missing, at that time, I'm afraid I don't know how many days have passed. The identity of Kunpeng Demon King was no longer useful and was given up by Wu Yu. The next thing Wu Yu wanted to do was to devour the blood monster. Of course, the blood monster is not easy to deal with. If you want to devour it, you must have a very detailed plan. After returning to the city of 10,000 demons, Wu Yu transformed into the original Demon King and prepared to use his identity as the original Demon King. Let's seduce the blood monster. Nanshan Wanjiao has been secretly following the blood demonic beast. It is obvious that the blood demonic beast has not left 10,000 demons underworld city, but is probing around in 10,000 demonic underworld city. As for Nanshan Wanjiao, it is certainly impossible for the blood monster to discover it. In the city of 10,000 demons, we will definitely not be able to deal with the blood demon beast. Once a battle breaks out, it will definitely attract the attention of the Dragon King of Hell. Therefore, we must first lure the blood demon beast outside the city of 10,000 demons. Wu Yu had a plan in his mind. Next, Wu Yu disguised himself as the original Demon King and quietly ran not far from the blood monster, pretending to appear beside him inadvertently. Sure enough, as soon as Wu Yu appeared, the blood demonic beast noticed him. After all, the original Demon King he was now incarnated was at the level of the 6th Heavenly Demon King. He looked very much like he came from the Nether Dragon realm. After all, his realm reached the level of Taigzu Demon realm. 6th level, it is very possible to know some truth about the activities in the Nether Dragon territory. Wu Yu was near the mountain peak, blocked by trees, pretending not to notice the blood monster, then looking in the direction of the Nether Dragon territory, murmuring to himself, a few days ago, this Nether Dragon territory seemed to be setting up a magic circle. Why did you suddenly stop doing it? That's all, this is a place of right and wrong, it's better to leave first, so as not to get involved and lose both people and money. His words were believed to attract the blood monster's attention. After saying this, Wu Yu took the form of the original gold-eating rat and left the city of 10,000 demons. It was impossible to do anything in the city, so he wanted to lure the blood monster to a relatively remote place. Place to go. All the way away from 10,000 demons underworld city, the blood demonic beast has been following behind. The purpose of luring the other party out has basically been achieved. Next, it depends on what the other party plans to do. Wu Yu can't show up on his own initiative, so he pretends not to notice the other party and continues to stay away from the Wanyaoming city. At least get a place far enough away so that the Hell Dragon King can't feel the movement here before taking action. The current Nether Dragon domain has basically calmed down. Perhaps the Hell Dragon King is thinking of arranging the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite formation after everything is calm. However, Wu Yu will definitely not give him this opportunity. If he can have the opportunity to devour the blood demon beast and act as the blood demon beast, he can openly disrupt the Hell Dragon King's plan. After all, the blood demon beast is a subordinate of the 10,000 Eyes Deity. At that time, it will no longer belong to the Hell Dragon King's forces, and it doesn't need to look at the Hell Dragon King's eyes when acting, and it can wreak havoc. But now Wu Yu is a little worried, because the blood demon beast has been very cautious along the way, and looks cunning. Even if the original Demon King he is following is only at the level of the 6th Heavenly Demon King, he is not careless at all. Therefore, Wu Yu suspected that even if he launched a surprise attack at that time, he might not be able to completely defeat the blood demon beast, and once the opponent was alerted, it would be more difficult to devour this guy later. The most important thing is that Wu Yu is now the original Demon King, and he cannot defeat the blood demon beast with the strength of the original Demon King. If he wants to take action, he must expose his strength. In this way, it is likely to expose some more critical things. This is not what Wu Yu wants to see. Once the opponent really escapes, or as long as the opponent sends the communication fairy talisman out, it will be an immeasurable threat to Wu Yu. Let's keep our troops in place and see what the Blood Demon Beast wants to do. Wu Yu is now the original Demon King. It can be inferred that the Blood Demon Beast is eager to find out what happened in the Nether Dragon domain. It should not kill Wu Yu suddenly, but will find a way to use him. For Wu Yu, the identity of the original Demon King is to enter the Nether Dragon domain to make trouble anyway, so it doesn't matter if he is used by the opponent. Finally, Wu Yu arrived at a place far away from the city of 10,000 demons. He stopped at a remote corner, intending to take a short rest. At this time, the Blood Demon Beast finally decided to take the initiative to appear, transforming into the red mosquito-like appearance of its original body, and suddenly appeared in front of Wu Yu. The Blood Demon Beast exuded a bloodthirsty aura. As soon as it appeared, Wu Yu pretended to be very shocked and alert. He had the memory of the original Demon King, and of course he knew that the original Demon King knew this Blood Demon Beast. "Master Blood Demon Beast, why are you here?" Wu Yu hurriedly pretended to be nervous and asked. Seeing him like this, the Blood Demon Beast snorted lightly. "Didn't you disobey the rules before? How could you appear in the city of 10,000 demons? That is the territory of the Hell Dragon King. Also, do you know what the Hell Dragon domain is doing now?" Of course, he would not answer Wu Yu's question, but asked directly, and at the same time, the bloodthirsty aura was completely released, and a terrifying and breathtaking blood force enveloped Wu Yu, wrapping him up completely, making it impossible for him to escape. In the eyes of the Blood Demon Beast, with the realm of the sixth-day Demon King of the original Demon King, there was no chance of winning against him, so it didn't take much effort to trap Wu Yu. In this situation, Wu Yu could only pretend to be frightened, and hurriedly said tremblingly, "Master Blood Demon Beast, I will tell you everything, please don't do it, don't do it. A few days ago, I was watching from outside the Nether Dragon domain and saw that the entire Nether Dragon domain turned black, and there were black dragon shadows flying in it. It seemed that they were arranging some fairy formation. Even my desire to join the 10,000 demons Nether City was rejected. Humph, I don't know what they are doing." Wu Yu looked quite angry, and did not say what fairy formation it was. After all, the original Demon King certainly didn't know the details. In the eyes of the Blood Demon Beast, the original Demon King wanted to join the 10,000 demons Nether City and was rejected, so he would naturally be very angry. After all, the original Demon King was not a small character. The realm of the sixth-day Demon King was quite good even in a force like the 10,000 demons Nether City, and he could be closer to the core. And this state was actually rejected. It is conceivable that the original Demon King should be very angry now. The Blood Demon Beast was happy when he heard it. This is a great opportunity to absorb power. Haha, a mere Wan Yao Ming Cheng is so arrogant. It's surprising. The Blood Demon Beast snorted coldly, and a hint of contempt for Wan Yao Ming Cheng appeared in the red pupils of the compound eyes. He seemed to be thinking, as if he was considering what the Hell Dragon King was doing. Wu Yu thought about it. It was not realistic for him to turn against him now. It was too easy for the other party to escape. So he had an idea. Why not join the Blood Demon Beast's camp now and go to the Nether Dragon domain with the Blood Demon Beast to make trouble? Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Feng Qing Yang. Chapter 1574. The Blood Demonic Beast and the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy belong to the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons. Among them, Wanyan Dowdy is the lord of the 10,000 demons kingdom, and the Blood Demonic Beast is the Blood Marshal. They are quite powerful beings in the entire 10,000 demons ancient kingdom, and can be called the top generals of Wanyan Dowdy. There is no doubt about the fighting power of the Blood Demonic Beast. At least in Wu Yu's eyes, this Blood Demonic Beast will definitely not be weaker than the three people, Will-O-Wisp Phoenix, Nightmare Mo Kylan and Dark Martial Beast. The most important thing is that its size is too small in comparison. Now, No one is aware of any action taken, and it is even more terrifying during a sneak attack. Even if the overall strength of such an ancient country of 10,000 monsters is not as good as 10,000 demons underworld city, it is still about the same. If Wu Yu could join the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons with the blood demonic beast, wouldn't he be able to go to the dark dragon domain with the blood demonic beast to cause trouble? No matter what, it would be able to delay the time for the Dragon King of Hell to deploy the entire ancient demonic dragon's heaven-devouring infinite formation. So Wu Yu rolled his eyes, and immediately with a look of hope, he begged the blood monster, Master Blood Marshal, how about this? I, the original Demon King, will join your ancient kingdom of demons. How about this? This Hell Dragon King is like this, bullying me is simply too much and I won't accept it. Blood Demon Beast originally wanted to detect the movements of the Hell Dragon King, but now that the original Demon King wants to join his camp, he is naturally happy to do so. For the Blood Demon Beast, he doesn't have to worry about many subordinates, not to mention that the original Demon King is still standing on the same front with him and wants to deal with the Hell Dragon King. In this case, why refuse? Then the blood monster GG chuckled, the ancient kingdom of 10,000 monsters welcomes you to join us. In this area, you, the original Demon King, are somewhat famous. In this case, I will designate you as the original general. Any objection? When Wu Yu heard this, he quickly acted like he was overjoyed. Thank you so much, Mr. Blood Marshal, for your grace. I, the original gold-eating rat, will devote myself to the ancient country of 10,000 demons, and my brain will be ruined. Let's not go into details for now. The most important thing right now is that the Hell Dragon King doesn't know what conspiracy he has. According to what you said, they have established a top-level immortal formation in the Nether Dragon territory, and there are many strange things in the entire Nether Dragon territory. It becomes thick and thick, and the dark dragon shadow surrounds the entire Nether Dragon territory. The blood demonic beast immediately lowered his voice and told the original Demon King, in this case, original general, you will go to the Nether Dragon domain again. This time, your attitude will be more sincere. Try to join the Nether Dragon domain. You must understand, if you can figure out what the Dragon King of Hell is doing now and get an accurate answer, it will be a great achievement for you, and King Dowdy will definitely reward you personally. Real. Wu Yu immediately showed that his heartbeat was accelerating. From the look in his eyes, it was obvious that his heart was moved. Wanyeo Dowdy was the Demon King of the 8 heavens, the top Demon King of the Demon God realm at the 8th level of the Taigzu Demon realm. His strength much more powerful than the original Demon King. It is conceivable what the award from 10,000 demons Dowdy means. This means that once awarded, it is possible to become the core of the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons. Go ahead and do it. We, the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons, will back you up. The blood demon beast smiled arrogantly and said, even if you are just a new member of our ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons, as long as you have made contributions to us, you will be one of ours in the future. You will definitely share the blessings. Even if you get the Emperor Demon's corpse, you will still be with us. I'll leave one for you. Of course Wu Yu didn't believe such kind words. Now it was obvious that the blood monster was just using him. However, he was not the original Demon King anyway. Under the current situation, as long as he could disrupt the situation in the Nether Dragon territory, it would be a good thing for Wu Yu. Favorable. Even if the blood demonic beast is just using Wu Yu, it doesn't matter to Wu Yu. Anyway, it will be good for Wu Yu to be with the blood demonic beast now. Don't worry, Marshal Blood, I will take action immediately and strive to join the Nether Dragon realm to gather information, Wu Yu immediately said enthusiastically, then said goodbye to the blood monster, turned around and flew back towards the 10,000 demons Nether city. Originally, Wu Yu only came out to lure the blood demonic beast, but seeing that there was no chance to devour the blood demonic beast, he decided to do the next best thing and deal with the blood demonic beast for the time being, Trying to cooperate with the forces of the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons to let the dark dragon domain, the situation became more chaotic. This is of sufficient benefit to Wu Yu. As for the blood demonic beast, it was naturally following Wu Yu from a distance. This original demon king had just joined the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons, so the blood demonic beast was naturally not very confident about it, so it would definitely monitor him. Of course Wu Yu was not afraid of his surveillance, but he was afraid that he would not come. As long as the blood demonic beast was still in the Hell Dragon territory, the Hell Dragon King would not dare to continue working on the ancient demonic dragon's heaven-eating infinity formation. Nanshan Jiao naturally followed the blood demonic beast and always had the specific information about the blood demonic beast. This was an excellent condition for Wu Yu and the others. The blood demonic beast is a big shot in the ancient kingdom of 10,000 demons. As long as something can be done around him, it will definitely be a big trouble for the Dragon King of Hell. Not long after, Wu Yu returned to the city of 10,000 demons. He went directly to the area outside the Nether Dragon domain, and then started to shout with a very sincere attitude. "Lord Hell Dragon King! The little primitive gold-eating rat is asking for a meeting, hoping to join the underworld dragon domain. This time I really want to join, and I also hope that Lord Hell Dragon King can make it happen. In the past, I was too blind to recognize Taishan. I dared to refuse Lord Dragon King's recruitment. I regret it now. I hope Lord Dragon King can give me a chance to join the Nether Dragon domain. I will be born in the Nether Dragon domain and go through fire and water in this life." One after another, sincere words rang out from Wu Yu's mouth, and then spread throughout the entire 10,000 demons underworld city. This chapter is not finished yet, please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content. Many people were moved by his sincere attitude and felt that the original gold-eating rat had a very good attitude this time. It stands to reason that under such circumstances, the Hell Dragon King would not refuse him to join the Hell Dragon domain at all. Reason. But this is obviously not the case. Now is the critical moment. The ancient demon dragon's sky-devouring Wuji formation was halfway established, but it suddenly stopped at the critical moment. The Hell Dragon King obviously didn't want to cause trouble. Once the original Demon King joins the Hell Dragon domain, I'm afraid a lot of things will be leaked. After all, this primitive gold-eating rat is quite untrustworthy to the Dragon King of Hell, so there is no need to take risks. Finally, after Wu Yu shouted for several days, the ghost fire phoenix flew out of the Nether Dragon domain and appeared in front of Wu Yu with an indifferent expression. Where did the little country demon come from, shouting in the Nether Dragon domain? Scream, you know better, get out of there. Otherwise you won't be able to leave even if you want to. Ghost Fire Phoenix doesn't seem to be in a good mood right now. It may be that the arrangement of the ancient demonic dragon's heaven-devouring infinite formation is not going well these days, which makes her feel a little unhappy. Now facing the original Demon King, I didn't have a good face at all and just told him to get out. Naturally, Wu Yu would not give up so easily. The Ghost Fire Phoenix was just one of the members of the Nether Dragon domain. The real core was the Hell Dragon King. As long as he could get the consent of the Hell Dragon King, joining the Nether Dragon domain was very simple. So he continued to plead, Master Will-O-Wisp, now I really want to join the Nether Dragon domain, why can't you trust me once? His voice was filled with infinite sincerity, which moved many people around the demon underworld city. It's a pity that the Will-O-the-Wisp Phoenix doesn't bother to pay attention to this original Demon King. No matter how Wu Yu requested, the other party had no intention of letting Wu Yu join the Nether Dragon domain camp. This made Wu Yu really puzzled. The identity of the original Demon King was really difficult to use. The main reason was that this guy's credibility was basically zero in the past, which led to his reputation for being cunning throughout a large area nearby. Who doesn't know the sinister name of the original Demon King? Under such circumstances, it would naturally become more difficult for Wu Yu to join the Nether Dragon realm at this juncture. Wu Yu also felt very sad. The original Demon King was such a failure as a demon. If he had known it, he would have changed his identity and the situation would have been 1,000 or 10,000 times better. Just when Wu Yu felt that there was still little hope this time, someone suddenly came up to report the Ghost Fire Phoenix. Lord Will-O-Wisp Demon King. Things have gone wrong. The Red Moon Kunpeng has escaped from the Nether Dragon territory. We have searched all over the Nether Dragon territory and can't find it. Now the Lord Dragon King is furious. Let's see if there is any way. Remedy. The man came up tremblingly to report to the Ghost Fire Phoenix, and the information revealed in his words made Wu Yu's eyes light up. This is another opportunity. The efficiency of setting up the ancient demonic dragon's heaven-eating infinite formation is not very high. If there are fewer people, it will take longer to successfully set it up. Now that they have discovered that Scarlet Moon Kunpeng has disappeared, they are likely to recruit new people to take up Scarlet Moon Kunpeng's position. Otherwise, it will be even more impossible for the ancient demonic dragon's sky-eating Wuji formation to be completed on time. The Ghost Fire Phoenix snorted coldly, Red Moon Kunpeng? That guy who was trying to get in and out was probably worried that he would be the slowest in setting up the immortal formation, so he escaped early and actually disobeyed the Lord Dragon King's order of 10,000 years of banning. He was simply asking for death. What now? The visitor asked. The Ghost Fire Phoenix sneered, it doesn't matter, since one person is gone, we will add another person in. The original gold-eating rat, this time reluctantly agrees to let you join the Dark Dragon realm, but in the next period of time, you must perform well. If there is anything that dissatisfies us, just get out of here and never appear in the Nether Dragon realm again. She was creating some pressure on Wu Yu, but she would definitely not explain the matter of the immortal formation to Wu Yu like this. For the Will-O-Wisp Phoenix, it is just to allow the ancient demonic dragon to continue to complete the heaven-eating infinite formation according to the original plan. It does not care who is involved, as long as it is not a hostile force. And Wu Yu's current identity is the original Demon King. The original Demon King has always been a neutral sixth-day Demon King. Once he joins a certain force, his weight is also very important. If he can be used by the Hell Dragon King, what if he joins the Hell Dragon domain? You come in with me and go to the mansion of Scarlet Moon Kunpeng. The Scarlet Blood Demon Palace belongs to you from now on. The Ghost Fire Phoenix directly led the way, bringing Wu Yu into the Dark Dragon domain, and back to the Scarlet Blood Demon Palace where he had been staying not long ago. However, this time he changed his identity and was no longer the Kunpeng Demon King, but the original Demon King. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1575. After returning to the Red Blood Demon Palace, Wu Yu was somewhat emotional. He did not expect that he would return with a different identity. The identity of the original Demon King is not like the previous Kunpeng Demon King. Because he killed the Green Fire Demon King, he was targeted by the Hell Dragon King and other Demon Kings in the Nether Dragon domain, so it was a little easier to act. However, since he was a newcomer after all, he had to restrain himself in many cases. The original Demon King did not know any great Demon Kings in the Nether Dragon domain, so he could not find out anything he wanted to know. With his identity as the 6th Heaven Demon King, he could bully the other 5 Heaven Demon Kings, as long as he did not go too far, but in Wu Yu's eyes, these 5 Heaven Demon Kings did not know much more than him, so there was no need to ask the 5 Heaven Demon Kings about things. He temporarily occupied the Red Blood Demon Palace and did not go out much. He basically observed the situation in secret. Less than 3 days after Wu Yu entered the Nether Dragon territory as the original Demon King, there was movement in the Nether Dragon territory. It was obvious that the Hell Dragon King was worried that after the Red Moon Kunpeng escaped, he would leak the news about the ancient demon dragon's heaven-devouring infinite array, so he immediately mobilized 3 7-day demon kings to go out and search for him. If the trace of Red Moon Kunpeng was found, he would definitely be killed without mercy. The reason why the 7-day demon king was allowed to go out was because the Hell Dragon King was still worried that the blood demon beast was wandering around. If the 7-day demon king had not gone out, it would be too dangerous to be targeted by the blood demon beast. If the 7-day demon king encountered the blood demon beast, he basically didn't need to worry too much. Even if he couldn't beat it, he could definitely hold on for a long time. Wu Yu, as the original demon king, still found out about this news and quickly conveyed this news to the blood demon beast. The blood demon beast should not miss this opportunity. If he could find an opportunity to capture or even kill a 7-day demon king in the 10,000 demons Nether City, it would undoubtedly have a huge impact on the overall situation and might force the Hell Dragon King to reveal some new information. Nanshan Wanjiao has been following the blood demon beast. He saw that as soon as the blood demon beast received the news from Wu Yu, it immediately conveyed the news to Wanyan Daodi. The 3 7-day demon kings of Wanyao Mingchen went out, which was a godsend opportunity for the Wanyao ancient country. Once the opportunity was seized, it would be a great gain. The blood demon beast planned to follow one of the 7-day demon kings personally. When the time came, Wanyan Daodi would take action to control the other party, and it would be very likely that he would be able to force out the secret of the fairy formation in the Nether Dragon realm. Wanyan Daodi was very concerned about this secret. The movement of the Nether Dragon realm made him a little uneasy. It was even possible that the Hell Dragon King would leap to the 9th level of the Taigzu Demon realm tomorrow and launch an offensive against him. You know, there were some frictions and hatreds between the two sides. Once Wanyan Daodi could learn this secret, to a large extent, he could restrict the Hell Dragon King's plan, and the Hell Dragon King would be the one who felt uncomfortable. As for Wu Yu, as the original Demon King, he can naturally participate in this matter. He is the original general appointed by the Blood Demon Beast himself. When the Blood Demon Beast gets the news, it will definitely not hide it from him. Moreover, this opportunity is the news that Wu Yu has found out, and it is an opportunity for the ancient country of 10,000 demons. As long as he knows what the Hell Dragon King is doing, Wu Yu will be able to know whether the ancient demon dragon's sky-devouring infinite formation is harmful to Zhuiying, and what is going on with Zhuiying now. Thinking of Zhuiying's dull and dull expression, Wu Yu felt a little anxious, but it was a pity that he couldn't hurry up about this matter. Fortunately, the opportunity has come now. Nanshan Wanjiao followed the Blood Demon Beast all the way, watching the Blood Demon Beast looking for the traces of the 3 7-day Demon Kings near the Wanyao Mingcheng. The Blood Demon Beast has good magical powers and a kind of tracking power of the heavenly rules. Following the breath of some 7-day Demon Kings, it is getting closer and closer to a 7-day Demon King. Half a month later, it finally found the location of the Ghost Fire Phoenix near a crater. This volcano is a supervolcano with extremely high temperature. Its range is almost as large as 2 or 3 small worlds. The temperature is extremely high and it is almost untouched. Except for the existence of the 5 heavenly Demon King and above, basically no one will come here. The Ghost Fire Phoenix guessed that the Red Moon Kunpeng must be hiding in a place where few people have come after escaping from the 10,000 Demon City, so this Xinjiang volcano is one of the possible hiding places. On the one hand, there are too few people here, and on the other hand, once a battle occurs, the Red Moon Kunpeng's attributes can also burst out stronger combat power in this environment. The Ghost Fire Phoenix's guess is not unreasonable, but unfortunately, she didn't know that the Red Moon Kunpeng had died in Wu Yu's hands a long time ago, and was devoured without a trace, so no matter how she guessed, no matter how smart and alert she would never be able to find the trace of the Red Moon Kunpeng. Near the volcano, the Blood Demon Beast hid deeply, observing the Ghost Fire Phoenix's every move in the Xinjiang volcano. The temperature around Xinjiang volcano was extremely high, but it had no effect on the Ghost Fire Phoenix, so she kept turning around in Xinjiang volcano, looking for traces of the possible existence of the Red Moon Kunpeng. The Blood Demon Beast's concealment ability was quite good. It was already very close but was not discovered by the Ghost Fire Phoenix. At the same time, the Blood Demon Beast had conveyed the news that the Ghost Fire Phoenix appeared in Xinjiang volcano to the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy. When the Dowdy Demon King came, the Ghost Fire Phoenix was like a turtle caught in a jar, and there was no possibility of escaping from the Eight Heavens Demon King. The Blood Demon Beast has strong concealment skills, and Nanshan Wanjiao is even more powerful. He has been tracking nearby, and has not been discovered by any of the Blood Demon Beast or the Ghost Fire Phoenix. Even the Hell Dragon King and the Dowdy Demon King who came nearby could not find his existence. This chapter is not yet finished, please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content. Tianyu Wazao, a super skill inherited from Marshal Tianpeng, has now been cultivated to the 9th level. Unless the opponent reaches the level of Emperor Demon, it is impossible to find his trace. So now that Wu Yu is the original Demon King, he will definitely not run around after joining the Nether Dragon domain, so as not to arouse suspicion. All the news near Xinjiang volcano can only be conveyed to him by Nanshan Wanjiao. Now, Wanyan Dowdy has learned from the Blood Demon Beast's message that the Ghost Fire Phoenix is in the area, and should rush over. If the Ghost Fire Phoenix fails to discover it in advance, this time I am afraid it will be a disaster. With the ability of the Ghost Fire Phoenix, although it can sense danger to a certain extent, the temperature near the Xinjiang volcano is extremely high, and even the perception of the Demon Kings is a little weakened. Even if a powerful existence approaches, it may not be able to discover it immediately. Perhaps because the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy is getting closer and closer, the Blood Demon Beast's tiny body trembles slightly. In Nanshan Wanjiao's eyes, the Blood Demon Beast's mosquito-exclusive compound eyes contain a terrifying killing color, and it seems that it can't wait to attack the Ghost Fire Phoenix. In the Xinjiang volcano, the Ghost Fire Phoenix circled several times in succession, but in the end, it did not find any news related to the Red Moon Kunpeng, nor did it feel any breath of the Red Moon Kunpeng, which made her feel a little depressed. Originally, she thought that the Red Moon Kunpeng might be hiding in this place, but now it seems that she guessed wrong. With her ability, she couldn't find a guy who defected from the 10,000 Demon City. If the other 2 7 Days Demon Kings didn't get anything, the Hell Dragon King would definitely be furious when he turned back. But since the Xinjiang volcano did not find the Red Moon Kunpeng, there was no need for her to stay here. After searching for the last time, the Ghost Fire Phoenix was a little upset and planned to leave the Xinjiang volcano. She flew out of the giant crater with dark and hot flames all over her body. But just when she flew out of the volcano and was about to leave, an unexpected figure appeared in front of her. Blood Demon Beast. The Ghost Fire Phoenix saw a scarlet dot blocking her in front of her, and immediately snorted coldly. The Blood Demon Beast really appeared here. It seems that the Lord Hell Dragon King's inference was correct. If the 6 heavenly Demon Kings were allowed to come out to look for the Red Moon Kunpeng, they would probably be defeated by the Blood Demon Beast. However, her Ghost Fire Phoenix was not easy to mess with. Even if it was the Blood Demon Beast, if the two sides fought together, they would not be able to get an advantage from her. She even knew that the Hell Dragon King would not be unprepared if they let them come out to look for the Red Moon Kunpeng. As long as a battle occurred, they should be able to rush over at the fastest speed. Blood Demon Beast, what are you doing here? Get out of the way quickly, or there will be misunderstandings. The Ghost Fire Phoenix hummed, with obvious threats in its words. It was a pity that the Blood Demon Beast had come to find her, and now was the time to take action, so it didn't waste any time talking to her, and directly turned into a ball of blood mist, exerting the power of the heavenly rules to attack her. The next moment, the blood mist spread out in an instant, covering the huge body of the Ghost Fire Phoenix. This blood mist could even block the detection and perception of the Demon King, reducing the Demon King's perception ability to the lowest point. Just when the Blood Demon Beast took action, a beast with an extremely terrifying aura landed beside him. This was the confidence of the blood demon beast to take action brazenly. 10,000 eyes Dowdy. This is a gluttonous beast, exuding an infinitely ferocious aura. Its body is a sheep's body with a human face, and its pupils emit a frightening fierce light. On the chest below its head, there is a terrifying big mouth. This big mouth is almost half the size of its body, and it looks bloody and terrifying. The teeth of this big mouth on the chest are stained with an infinite scarlet blood color that never dissipates, making it look as if it has just eaten. In addition to the impressive horror big mouth, there are also eyes that are almost all over his body. There are almost 10,000 eyes, spread all over his giant body. These eyes are like scarlet flesh whirlpools. Once you stare at these eyes, it seems that your spirit will be absorbed into them and controlled by this terrifying beast. This is the Lord of the 10,000 monsters of the ancient country of 10,000 monsters, the 10,000-eyed Dowdy, the terrifying beast Dowdy Monster King. With his appearance, the ghost fire phoenix was immediately in danger. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1576. When the 10,000 eyes Dowdy appeared, the entire field of vision of the ghost fire phoenix was blocked by the heavenly rule power of the blood demon beast, and it could not see the arrival of the 10,000 eyes Dowdy. However, she still felt a strong presence appearing near her, and immediately had some guesses. Knowing that she was now in a dangerous situation, she fled in the opposite direction without thinking. However, since the 10,000 eyes Dowdy had come, how could it let her escape so easily? As soon as it came, the eyes all over its body emitted a soul-stirring light. This was the magical power of the 10,000 eyes Dowdy, 10,000 eyes soul, which could emit soul-stirring light with more than 10,000 eyes, and control the opponent mentally with this soul-stirring light. Anyone with a lower realm than the 10,000 eyes Dowdy basically could not resist this control. At that time, the ghost fire phoenix could only be controlled by it obediently. If it wanted to ask anything, it could ask it casually. Once the 10,000 eyes Dowdy succeeded, the secrets of the Nether Dragon domain would not be kept. Naturally, Xuanhuan, who was hiding nearby, would also know the secret, and Wu Yu would also know it, so that they could truly judge whether the ancient magic dragon's heaven-devouring infinite formation had any harm to Zhuang, and what the current situation of Zhuang was. Maybe there was a connection between the two, and it was very likely so. However, the eyes of the 10,000 eyes Dowdy shot out soul-grabbing light, covering the ghost fire phoenix and torturing it mentally. Its mental will was worn away bit by bit, and its resistance became weaker and weaker. In just a moment, the ghost fire phoenix was about to be unable to resist and was about to be controlled by the terrifying 10,000 eyes Dowdy. However, at this moment, another force that was completely equivalent to the 10,000 eyes Dowdy suddenly appeared nearby. It was a cold and violent force that fell from the sky as soon as it appeared. Several terrifying auras fell with a bang, interrupting and dispersing the soul-grabbing light of the 10,000 eyes Dowdy, and disconnecting it from the connection with the ghost fire phoenix. In this way, Wanyan Dowdy was about to succeed, but failed at the last moment. When he looked at the newcomer angrily, he found that the other party had 9 heads and a dark and huge dragon body. It was the Hell Dragon King. The Hell Dragon King appeared at this critical moment and interrupted Wanyan Dowdy's Wanyan soul, preventing him from controlling the ghost fire phoenix. In this way, the secret of the Nether Dragon domain cannot be found out for the time being, but now 2 8-day Demon King level beings have finally met. They are the leaders of the 2 superpowers in the demon god world, the Wanyeo ancient country and the Wanyeo Nether city, and their combat power is the strongest in the nearby area. As soon as the 2 sides met, the Hell Dragon King suppressed Wanyan Dowdy faintly. After all, his magical power Xuanhuan soul was directly interrupted by the Hell Dragon King when he was controlling the Ghost Fire Phoenix. However, this was also because Xuanhuan Daodi was not prepared. If he had known that the Hell Dragon King was nearby, he would not have been completely unprepared. It can only be said that he was calculated by the Hell Dragon King this time. Obviously, the Blood Demon Beast was able to track the Ghost Fire Phoenix, and it was very likely that the Ghost Fire Phoenix revealed its own flaws, deliberately luring the Blood Demon Beast out, and then the Hell Dragon King waited for an opportunity to deal with the Blood Demon Beast. Unfortunately, both sides had a good plan, but they did not expect that both sides were old foxes, and each had their own plans, so the 8 heavenly demon kings collided with each other. Hello, old monster Daodi, it seems that you still haven't made any progress. You only know how to attack the younger generation all day long. The Hell Dragon King appeared, glanced at Xuanhuan Daodi, and immediately sneered and said disdainfully. Xuanhuan Daodi was already very annoyed because his Xuanhuan soul's magical power was interrupted. Now the Hell Dragon King used such words to provoke him, which immediately made him furious. He lowered his voice and shouted, "Nine-headed old dragon, you are not much better. Since you have appeared, just speak frankly. What are you doing in your territory? What fairy formation are you setting up? What does this have to do with you? I know what's going on in my territory." The Hell Dragon King snorted coldly. It was obviously impossible for him to just say it out. After all, this is a very important matter for him, extremely important, and even affects the subsequent cultivation and improvement. It's better to be honest. I'm just worried that you don't know what you are doing, and finally make a mess of our area. At that time, you can't afford the responsibility. The cold tone of Xuanhuan Daodi came out. Although the Xuanhuan soul's magical power was interrupted by the Hell Dragon King just now, he was not inferior to the other party in momentum. Both sides are the strongest in the nearby demon kingdom. The 8th level of Taigzu demon realm is the top demon king in the demon god world. They confronted each other, and it was obvious that they could not fight, otherwise it would be a war that shocked the entire demon god world, but now, Xuanhuan Daodi refused to give up and kept asking the Hell Dragon King about the appearance of the top fairy formation in his nether dragon domain. And the Hell Dragon King obviously would not tell the matter, so he could only confront Xuanhuan Daodi here. Both sides did not dare to fight, but neither wanted to retreat. Finally, the Hell Dragon King could not waste time here. After rescuing the Ghost Fire Phoenix, he shouted at Xuanhuan Daodi, "Get out of here quickly, don't wander around in my territory, otherwise, I really don't mind giving you a taste of color. Do you really want to fight?" Xuanhuan Daodi was a little unhappy. The Hell Dragon King threatened him like this, obviously not taking him seriously, but he also understood the Hell Dragon King's thoughts. If he continued to confront like this, he would not be able to get any results. On the contrary, this was near the territory of the Hell Dragon King. If he waited for a while for the support of the Wanyaoming city, he, Xuanhuan Taotai and the Blood Demon Beast, would not be the opponent of the other party. This chapter is not over yet, please click on the next page to continue reading. And in terms of overall strength, the Wanyao ancient country is indeed weaker than the Wanyaoming city. Therefore, Xuanhuan Taotai saw that the Hell Dragon King was a little impatient, and he knew that he could not continue to confront the other party. There was no need to confront the other party head-on, otherwise he would suffer. So he called the Blood Demon Beast, snorted coldly, and turned away. "I hope you can take care of yourself and know what you are doing." This was just a polite remark. He would never let this matter go. Although he could not confront the power of the Hell Dragon King head-on, he could let the Blood Demon Beast look for opportunities in the 10,000 Demons Underworld City, and it didn't matter if the Underworld Dragon domain became more chaotic. Anyway, he, the 10,000 Eyes Daodi, would not suffer any loss, and the Hell Dragon King should be anxious now. As long as the blood demon beast did not leave and made trouble in the 10,000 demons underworld city, the Hell Dragon King would not dare to start any action. Even if it was just to delay time, it would be beneficial to the 10,000 eyes Dowdy. Anyway, being disadvantageous to the enemy is beneficial to oneself. The 10,000 eyes Dowdy had seen from the look in the Hell Dragon King's eyes that the Hell Dragon King had been irritable recently. If he was disturbed for a long time, he might use some killer moves. However, the 10,000 eyes Dowdy was not afraid. Anyway, if he really started something, he would be fine, and the Hell Dragon King did not dare to go to war with the 10,000 demons ancient country head-on. His strategy was like this, to slowly delay time, and see who would lose patience first. After Wanyan Dowdy left, he told the blood demon beast to continue to hang around Wanyao Ming Cheng, looking for opportunities and clues to make Ming Long domain as chaotic as possible. Wanyan Dowdy himself left the vicinity. He was at the level of 8 Heavenly Demon King, and his aura was too strong. If he moved around here, it would easily cause some unnecessary chaos. The blood demon beast's aura was hidden, and it was most suitable for this kind of reconnaissance. If he could get the news, it would be even better. If not, it could also slow down the progress of the Hell Dragon King. No matter what it was, Wanyan Dowdy thought it couldn't be a good thing. Otherwise, there would be no need to hide it like this, how better to say it directly. The collision between the two 8 Heavenly Demon Kings ended just like that. Both sides said some harsh words, but for the overall situation, it didn't have much impact. The Ghost Fire Phoenix has now recovered from its confusion and was taken away by the Hell Dragon King. It must be able to return to Ming Long domain soon. Nanshan Wanjiao had been squatting beside him, using the Sky Realm invisibility to hide his figure. No one could see his trace. Even the two 8 Heavenly Demon Kings could not have imagined that someone could follow him invisibly right under their noses and see everything. When the 10,000 eyes Dowdy left, Nanshan Wanjiao did not stay, but followed it, watching it separate from the Blood Demon Beast and continue to follow the Blood Demon Beast. In this incident, Nanshan Wanjiao and Wu Yu had the same judgment. The Blood Demon Beast was the key to the rescue of the 9 infants and must be kept under constant attention. As for the 10,000 eyes Dowdy, not to mention that following it was somewhat dangerous, it was obviously impossible for the 10,000 eyes Dowdy to take any action personally. Most things were still left to the Blood Demon Beast to do, so just follow the Blood Demon Beast. Wu Yu, in the Red Blood Demon Palace of the Nether Dragon Domain, soon learned from Nanshan Wanjiao about the confrontation between the two 8 Heavenly Demon Kings. This was not a good sign for him. If he didn't get the chance this time, he didn't know how long he would have to wait for the next chance. Fortunately, the Wanyan Dowdy did not give up and continued to let the Blood Demon Beast come to make trouble and monitor, so Wu Yu had a chance to take advantage of it. Wanyan Dowdy was also sure of the current Hell Dragon King. He knew that the Hell Dragon King had important things to do and would never fight him head-on, so he let the Blood Demon Beast hide and make trouble. With the ability of the Blood Demon Beast, if it didn't show up actively, even the Hell Dragon King would have to spend a lot of effort to find it. So the Blood Demon Beast was the best candidate for Wanyan Dowdy. Now that the Hell Dragon King has returned with the Ghost Fire Phoenix, the other two 7 Heavenly Demon Kings, Nightmare Black Kylan and Nether Warrior Beast, will naturally not stay outside. After searching for such a long time, there is still no clue about Red Moon Kunpeng. This guy has either gone far away or has hidden himself and dared not show up. In this case, there is no need to worry about the news of the arrangement of the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite array in the Nether Dragon domain being leaked out for the time being. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Feng Qing Yang. Chapter 1577. Wu Yu still stayed in the Nether Dragon domain. Nanshan Wanjiao had followed the Blood Demon Beast and quietly returned to the 10,000 Demons Nether City. This operation was a failure for both Wanyan Dowdy and Wu Yu. He was unable to obtain sufficient information, and even failed to control the ghost fire phoenix, resulting in no information being obtained, and was resolved by the Hell Dragon King. So Wu Yu felt that his current identity as the original Demon King was really useless. It was almost impossible for a sixth-day Demon King who had just joined the Nether Dragon domain to obtain some key information. In the last operation against the Ghost Fire Phoenix, he only played a role in transmitting information, and did not participate in the whole process at other times. This made Wu Yu think that it would be difficult to continue to find loopholes and opportunities as the original Demon King. It was still the same idea as before. If he could devour the Blood Demon Beast and act as the Blood Demon Beast, it would definitely be much more convenient. And now Wu Yu can grasp the whereabouts of the Blood Demon Beast, and he is sure that the Blood Demon Beast is eager to make meritorious deeds, and maybe he can succeed in one fell swoop. Just use the same method as before to deal with the Red Moon Kunpeng, but because the Blood Demon Beast is stronger than the Red Moon Kunpeng, it takes longer to prepare. Wu Yu was still in the Nether Dragon domain, and did not take any action. The Blood Demon Beast took the initiative to send a message, ordering him to trick out a 5-day Demon King, and then take action. Perhaps the Blood Demon Beast thought that the 5-day Demon King in the Nether Dragon domain also knew the specific plan of the Hell Dragon King this time. Little did he know that unless he dealt with the 7-day Demon King, it would be useless here. It was impossible to know any information about the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite formation. At most, he could only know the name of this top-level fairy formation. This is only one aspect. On the other hand, Wu Yu has just joined the Nether Dragon domain as a primitive Demon King. He is equivalent to a newcomer. How could he bring out a Demon King to give the Blood Demon Beast a chance? Now the Hell Dragon King is under martial law, and no Nether Dragon domain Demon King is allowed to go out. After learning that even the Ghost Fire Phoenix was almost controlled by the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy, many Demon Kings in the Nether Dragon domain dare not go out. It would be a foolish dream to ask Wu Yu to trick people out at this time. However, Wu Yu did not reject the Blood Demon Beast, because he realized that this was an opportunity to deal with the Blood Demon Beast. Since the other party was eager to make a contribution, he seized this point and set up a trap. Silently, Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi left the Wanyaoming city and went to an extremely remote place nearby. There were many void cracks around that place, and there were also some traces of top-level immortal formations. It should be that a great battle had taken place here before. Such a place is very suitable for Wu Yu to take action. First, let Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi set up a large formation here, which is the same immortal formation as when they dealt with the Red Moon Kunpeng before, the Forbidden Barrier immortal formation. And this time they are going to spend more time to arrange this immortal formation and make it completely complete, to ensure that even the Blood Demon Beast at the level of the 7th Heaven Demon King cannot escape from this immortal formation, and cannot even destroy any corner of this immortal formation. After that, Nanshan Wanjiao also superimposed a fairy formation from his mountain on the Forbidden Barrier fairy formation, the 9 Extremes Heavenly Illusionary Formation. This is the illusion fairy formation he is best at. Once trapped in it, even the existence of the 7th Heaven Demon King realm will struggle and be trapped for a long time. Once the Blood Demon Beast wants to escape from here, it will fall into the illusion. Although it is likely to be broken free as long as it is attacked, it will never be able to leave the range of the 9 Extremes Heavenly Illusionary Formation. This is to ensure that the Blood Demon Beast cannot escape easily. With these 2 fairy formations arranged, Wu Yu was relieved and prepared to implement his own actions. He wanted to find out about the Hell Dragon King and the 9 infants in the identity of the Blood Demon Beast. At this time, several months had passed since the Ghost Fire Phoenix incident. Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi spent some more time to ensure the power of the fairy formation. However, this was really a short period of time for the Demon King. When Nanshan Wanjiao and the others had finished setting up the fairy formation, Wu Yu finally sent a message to the Blood Demon Beast, saying that he had finally tricked a 5-day Demon King, whose name was Golden Bee Demon King, and asked the Blood Demon Beast to go to the target location first and wait. Although Nanshan Wanjiao was not following the Blood Demon Beast now, Wu Yu was sure that the Blood Demon Beast was wandering near the Wanyaoming Cheng. As soon as Wu Yu's message was sent out, the Blood Demon Beast sent back a communication fairy talisman, praising him for doing a good job and asking him to take the Golden Bee Demon King to the target location as quickly as possible. Since the last message from the Ghost Fire Phoenix was correct, the Blood Demon Beast still believed Wu Yu's message and did not doubt it. The news of the 7-day Demon King was obtained, so why can't we lure a 5-day Demon King? So, Wu Yu set out before the Blood Demon Beast, hiding in the dark, and went to the place where Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi set up the fairy formation alone, ready to go there and wait for the Blood Demon Beast to come. Wu Yu had not been doing nothing in the Nether Dragon territory these days. At least he had found out that the Golden Bee Demon King had been in seclusion recently, and might be at the critical moment of breaking through to the 6th Heavenly Demon King, so he would never go out. In this way, it would be impossible for him to encounter the Blood Demon Beast on the road and expose Wu Yu's plan. The Blood Demon Beast would definitely rush to the place Wu Yu mentioned as soon as possible, and then Wu Yu, Nanshan Wanjiao, and Yezixi would wait in the fairy formation. Once the Blood Demon Beast arrived, the battle would begin. 1 month later, Wu Yu joined Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi in the Immortal formation. "Brother, this Blood Demon Beast is very cunning. We must not let it escape when we go there later." Yezixi also knew the importance of this battle. If the Blood Demon Beast escaped, all the plans for so long would be ruined. But if we succeed, our identities will change dramatically. He, Nanshan Wanjiao laughed. For him, this matter was too exciting. He had to fight against the Hell Dragon King at the level of the 8 Heavenly Demon King, and even the 10,000-eyed Doubty at the same level would interfere. If the two sides can fight, it would be great for me to get an advantage. Nanshan Wanjiao is now ready for the next battle. He turned his head and said to Yezixi, "When the fight starts, we will be responsible for trapping the Blood Demon Beast. These two fairy formations alone may not be able to ensure that he is trapped. We need to use some other means." "Well, then killing the Blood Demon Beast will be left to Brother Wu Yu," Yezixi said sweetly, her beautiful eyes curved into a crescent. She looked so cute, and it was fortunate that Nanshan Wanjiao didn't like her type, otherwise he would probably be unable to hold back now. If we can deal with the Blood Demon Beast, the next action will be much easier. Relying on the ancient country of Wanyao behind the Blood Demon Beast, we can stir up the situation in the Nether Dragon domain and create some big riots. Wu Yu was thinking about the plan after dealing with the Blood Demon Beast. This time, in order to be foolproof, he even planned to directly burn part of his flesh and blood power. In this way, it would be more certain to deal with the Blood Demon Beast, and the speed would be faster and less likely to cause accidents. Guessing that the Blood Demon Beast was about to arrive, Wu Yu took the lead and began to burn, rapidly raising his strength to a higher level. This burning was not too big, but only a small burning, but it had a great impact on Wu Yu. After this battle, he didn't know if he could replenish his energy after swallowing the Blood Demon Beast, but for Wu Yu, this battle was too important, and it was not the time to be stingy. Anyway, it was not like the burning he had before against the Black Yan Demon King in the Black Sea. In comparison, it was much easier than that time, and the damage to his body was not that serious. Last time, he had to rely on the corpse of the Emperor Demon to replenish his energy. This time, as long as he could kill the Blood Demon Beast, he could replenish his energy. As Wu Yu sensed that the breath of the Blood Demon Beast was getting closer and closer, the three of them were ready for battle. Suddenly, a blood-red giant mosquito demon beast broke into the fairy formation they had arranged. The blood-red mosquito demon beast was full of blood. At this moment, it was full of fighting spirit, revealing a terrifying and scarlet smell. This was the Blood Demon Beast. He thought that the Golden Bee Demon King mentioned by Wu Yu was trapped in this immortal formation, so he came in directly in a combat form, intending to deal with the Golden Bee Demon King. After all, in the eyes of the Blood Demon Beast, Wu Yu was only the original Demon King, and it might not be appropriate to deal with the Golden Bee Demon King. However, he was stunned after coming in, because he found that the situation here was completely different from what he expected. The Golden Bee Demon King did not exist at all. There were only 3 little guys who had just entered the Taigzi demon realm. What was going on? But no matter what the situation was, the Blood Demon Beast suddenly felt something was wrong. He was able to cultivate to such a high level alive, and his intuition about danger was quite sharp. Even if there were only 3 little guys in front of him, he still felt the danger. So the Blood Demon Beast did not hesitate at all, and turned around and planned to retreat and escape. You must know that now, he did not convey this news to the 10,000 Eyes Doubty. If he died here, it would basically be a waste of his life, and even the 10,000 Demons Doubty might not be able to find out who killed him. After all, the 3 little guys in front of him were completely unfamiliar, and the Blood Demon Beast couldn't tell which faction they belonged to. His first reaction was that another faction had paid attention to the situation in the Nether Dragon territory and was involved in this incident. As he flapped his wings and flew, he even shook the space with a series of ripples. However, he wanted to leave, but he couldn't do it at all. The Forbidden Barrier Immortal Array and the 9 Extremes Heavenly Illusion Array set up by Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi before, now almost at the same time, the terrifying power of the Immortal Array completely enveloped the Blood Demon Beast, making it unable to escape. The Blood Demon Beast even crashed into the 9 Extremes Heavenly Illusion Array and instantly fell into a confused illusion. This is the best time for Wu Yu and the others to take action. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1578. In the Forbidden Boundary Immortal Array and the 9 Extreme Heavenly Illusion Array, Wu Yu's already burning power instantly exploded. Targeting the Blood Demon Beast that was temporarily trapped in the Illusion Array, Wu Yu raised his hand and launched the Battle Heavenly Rule. The powerful Heavenly Rule power was like the glow of the scorching sun, covering his whole body, causing his momentum to suddenly surge. Battle Heavenly Rule was Wu Yu's second Heavenly Rule power. When it was used, it could enhance his all-round abilities. This was a Heavenly Rule power born purely for fighting, and it even contained the spirit of the fighting Buddha. When it exploded at this time, the Blood Demon Beast felt as if a dazzling little sun appeared in front of him. His perception of danger immediately woke him up and he escaped from the Illusion Array, but it was still impossible for him to leave the siege of the 2 Immortal Arrays. Take my stick first. While the Blood Demon Beast was still in a daze, Wu Yu held the Thunder Flame Emperor God Heavenly Pillar in his hand, and the power of Thunder Flame Heavenly Rule instantly slammed down with the stick, and the overwhelming power suddenly descended on the head of the Blood Demon Beast. Seeing this, the Blood Demon Beast's whole body gathered scarlet color as a conditioned reflex, and then condensed into a scarlet blood pool outside the body, emitting a fishy smell. This is exactly one of his heavenly rules, Blood Pool Heavenly Rules. Remember the domain name of this site, Taiwan Novel Network rightward arrow. When this Blood Pool Heavenly Rule is used, the enemy's offensive against him will be continuously weakened in the blood pool, and when it finally falls on him, it will be no more than 1/10 of the power. Moreover, if this Blood Pool Heavenly Rule is expanded and covers the opponent, then the opponent's strength will be greatly reduced. This is also the biggest reliance of the Blood Demon Beast in the past to defeat many 7 Days Demon Kings of the same realm, and even devour the opponent. The Blood Pond Heavenly Rule burst out instantly, and the scarlet color seemed to merge into a blood-red ocean, spreading out in an instant. As for Wu Yu's Thunder Flame Emperor God Heavenly Pillar, it fell into the Blood Pond Heavenly Rule the moment it was smashed, and felt an extremely sticky force that restricted the use of the Thunder Flame Emperor God Heavenly Pillar. Now the power of the Thunder Flame Emperor God Heavenly Pillar can no longer keep up with Wu Yu's power. But now is not the time to think about this matter. Seeing the opponent's blood pond heavenly rule expanding, Wu Yu immediately performed the void reversal, a magical power that came from the somersault cloud. Under the void reversal, a void world was formed around Wu Yu, and then it was quickly reversed with the outside world. Then, the opponent's blood pond heavenly rule was directly excluded, and the body of the blood demon beast was absorbed into the void world. Moreover, Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi also came to the void world. In this void, the blood demon beast felt a repressive force, which weakened his strength a lot, and a hint of vigilance appeared in his compound eye pupils. He originally wanted to pull the other party into the blood pool of heavenly rules, but in the end he fell into the other party's world, which was undoubtedly quite disadvantageous for him, even though the other party seemed to be just three little guys who had just entered the Tegzademon realm. He just took the opportunity to send out the communication fairy talisman to tell Wanyan Daodi about the situation here. After all, he was now trapped in the enemy's trap and tricked. The other party was obviously well prepared. So the blood demon beast had to be vigilant, even though the three guys in front of him looked really threatening. But just after the fight, he also found that the strength of Wu Yu and the other two was unprecedented, and compared with other second-level demon kings in the Tegzademon realm, it was undoubtedly much more terrifying. Originally, the blood demon beast was still not in a hurry. As long as he could hold on, he would wait until Wanyan Daodi arrived. But he found that his communication talisman could not be sent out at all, but was blocked by the forbidden barrier fairy formation halfway, which made his face look extremely ugly. Who are you? What is your relationship with the original Demon King? The blood demon beast now thought about it and could only think of the original Demon King, because he came here with the news of the original Demon King, and he knew that this matter was related to the original Demon King. Could it be that the original Demon King had rebelled and defected to the Hell Dragon King of the Nether Dragon realm, and now deliberately led him into a trap? However, even if so, the three strange little guys in front of him should not be the ones who attacked him now. Or, in the eyes of the blood demon beast, he dared not regard Wu Yu and the other two as little guys. The brief confrontation just now had made him feel threatened by Wu Yu. This threat might be fatal. If he was not careful, he might die here today. This was not the situation the blood demon beast wanted to see. Of course, Wu Yu and his companions would not waste time answering the blood demon beast's questions. In their eyes, the blood demon beast was already a dead man, and his identity would be taken over by Wu Yu. Seeing that Wu Yu and his companions were unmoved, the blood demon beast hurriedly said, "Wait, don't do it yet. We can discuss it. What is your purpose? Why don't you just say it directly? Maybe this Demon King can help you do it." Hearing his words, Wu Yu also looked a little strange. He had never seen such a cowardly Demon King. You know, he now looks like he is only in the second level of the Tegzademon realm, which is 5 levels lower than the blood demon beast. The other party is about to surrender? Just when Wu Yu had this thought in his mind, the fierce light in the blood demon beast's compound eyes suddenly flashed, and the blood color of his body bloomed instantly. He actually used a power of heavenly rules again, blood vortex heavenly rules. This is the terrifying power of the heavenly rule. The blood color condensed in the body of the blood demon beast and instantly gathered into a scarlet sphere. This sphere is the power of the blood vortex heavenly rule, which has a fatal suction force on the blood in any living being. This chapter is not over yet, please click on the next page to continue reading. When the blood vortex heavenly rule was formed, Wu Yu and the other two felt that the blood in their bodies suddenly boiled up, as if it did not belong to them, and almost flew out of their pores and was absorbed into the opponent's blood vortex heavenly rule. I didn't expect that this blood demon beast was so cunning. No wonder the demon god realm had a high evaluation of it. If Wu Yu and the others hadn't been fully prepared this time, I'm afraid it might have escaped. Unfortunately, Wu Yu will not give the opponent any chance now, and so do Nanshan Wanjiao and Yezixi. As the opponent's blood vortex heavenly rule was displayed, A terrifying blood-colored vortex condensed in the field. At the beginning, the suction force on the blood was not strong, but later the force became stronger and stronger. Unfortunately, Wu Yu and his team could not wait for the opponent's Tiangui power to be fully exerted. Rebirth flowers and trees, King Mu world. Nanshan Wanjiao took the lead, and a green color suddenly appeared in the field. At first, it was just dotted on the surrounding blood-red color, but soon this green color quickly expanded and even absorbed the surrounding blood color. A sea of plants gathered by the green wood grew up in an instant, and even blocked the power of the opponent's blood vortex Tiangui. There were too many plants in between, and the suction force could not affect Wu Yu and his team's blood. Until now, the three of them have spilled a lot of blood, and they look covered in blood. The void in front of them is also full of blood. But this is not fatal to them, and it is not even a big injury. It is just a little blood loss, which will not affect their combat effectiveness. Of course, if they were constantly sucked by the opponent's blood vortex, they would soon become mummies. Unfortunately, the opponent was now affected by Nanshan Wanjiao's King Mu world magical power and could not be sucked at all. And that's not all. Hell Reincarnation Vortex. Yazixi finally made a move and found the best time. It was the moment when the blood demon beast was a little trembling because the blood vortex heavenly rules were blocked. The vortex of the power of reincarnation from hell instantly condensed beside the blood demon beast, forming a terrifying hell vortex, which constantly exuded a cold and chilly breath. There were constantly cold souls emerging from this vortex. Although they were only broken souls, after being reinforced by Yazixi's magical power, these broken souls had an extremely powerful impact on the blood demon beast. Almost in an instant, the blood demon beast felt a splitting headache, and it could not escape from the hell vortex at all. You are a ghost. How did you come to my demon god world? The blood demon beast felt something was wrong, but the reincarnation vortex had already made him lose his complete thinking ability. Originally, there were some clues and thoughts, but now they have all disappeared. Nanshan Wanjiao's King Mu world also shrank instantly at this time, trapping the blood demon beast in the middle, and countless giant vines wrapped around it, making it more and more difficult to move. This blood demon beast moves extremely fast, and even masters some hidden means. If it is not restricted, Wu Yu will not be able to kill it. Of course, Nanshan Wanjiao and Yazixi can only temporarily trap the blood demon beast. When he gets used to the power of the reincarnation vortex, he may break through and escape from it, but Wu Yu will not give him such an opportunity. After all, the power of Nanshan Wanjiao and Yazixi is still weak, and it is impossible to trap the blood demon beast for too long. Violence. The next moment, Wu Yu instantly transformed into a golden ape, and his terrifying roar shook the entire void world. With the use of violence, his entire strength made a qualitative leap. Cloud Seal. With the blessing of violence, battle rules, and void reversal, the destructive power of Cloud Seal reached its extreme. The power of the somersault cloud exploded from the controlled blood demon beast. After the blessing of violence and battle rules, this power could almost shatter the void. With a scream that could not be heard from the immortal formation, the blood demon beast's whole body was shattered, and its life was completely exterminated under the Cloud Seal, with almost no time to struggle. Wu Yu's current strength plus burning just reached the level that could kill the Seven Heavens Demon King, so the blood demon beast was controlled and could not resist this power at all, and was killed instantly. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Feng Qing Yang. Chapter 1579. The blood demon beast was devoured by Wu Yu. From then on, Wu Yu could act as the blood demon beast. This was what he had thought of long ago. Only with the status of the blood demon beast could he make trouble in the Wanyaoming city without restraint and create opportunities. After all, there was a Wanyan Daodi standing behind the blood demon beast. Even if there was any accident, Wanyan Daodi would back him up. This was Wu Yu's next plan. This time, they joined forces to ambush and kill the blood demon beast, but the blood demon beast didn't have time to send out the immortal talisman, or it could be said that it sent out the immortal talisman but couldn't convey it. The existence of the forbidden barrier immortal formation sealed the news. So no one knew that the blood demon beast was dead now. Wu Yu transformed into a tiny red mosquito. Although it was tiny, it was only compared to other powerful demon kings. The body of the blood demon beast was actually much larger than a human, but it was really small in the demon king's world, so its concealment ability was extremely strong. He could easily use some concealment methods to prevent even the demon kings at the level of the Hell Dragon King from discovering his existence. Next, it was Wu Yu's time. "Brother, do you have any plans?" Yezixi asked excitedly. She felt very excited about what was going to happen next. If she wanted to mess up the 10,000 demons underworld city, it would definitely cause the wrath of the Hell Dragon King, and then they would have a chance to take advantage of it. Relying on the ability of the blood demon beast, I can hide freely in the 10,000 demons underworld city. As long as the Hell Dragon King does not use any means, he will never be able to discover my existence. Once discovered, I can use the somersault cloud to leave smoothly. Wu Yu said. He checked the memory and means of the blood demon beast and found that the blood demon beast was indeed very good at hiding. Moreover, there are also the blood pool heavenly rules and the blood vortex heavenly rules, which are also very good means of killing the enemy. If controlled well, it can reach the point of injuring but not killing. Wu Yu performed it several times on the spot, and became familiar with the heavenly rules of the blood demon beast, so that he could control it better. Nanshan Wanjiao is now relieved, but he misses the days in the heavenly court. At that time, he was flirting with fairies every day, and there were fairies around him every day and night. He was really happy and free, but it's a pity that now. Alas, I can only deal with these ugly demons all day long. It's tiring. When we finish things here, we will go back to the heavenly court and I will continue to complete my great cause through the ages. Nanshan Wanjiao sighed. Yezixi sneered at him. What did he mean by the great cause through the ages? She knew what it was. He was simply lustful and crazy. Moreover, if they go back to the heavenly palace now, they will probably die. Nanshan Wanjiao is just complaining. It is impossible for him to really think so. This guy can't stand being restless without a woman for a day. As for Yezixi, she is not a woman in Nanshan Wanjiao's eyes. She can only be said to be a girl, not his type. Wu Yu is training some of the heavenly rules of the blood demon beast in the identity and form. The most important heavenly rules of the blood demon beast are concealment powers, such as blood shadow heavenly rules, blood escape heavenly rules, etc. Among them, blood shadow heavenly rules are a means of hiding oneself, which is very helpful for Wu Yu. There is also blood escape heavenly rules, which is a means of escape. It can turn oneself into a wisp of blood to break through space and escape instantly. For Wu Yu, it is definitely not as good as his own somersault cloud. Now, no one in the entire Wanyaoming Chen, including the demon kings of the Minglong domain, knows the existence of Wu Yu. Somersault cloud is naturally a secret among secrets. Even if he uses it, people will not suspect too much. At most, they will think that the blood demon beast may have learned another magical power. After spending 3 months, Wu Yu got familiar with the blood demon beast's methods. When he was able to follow his heart and fully control it, he decided to set off. Of course, before setting off, he had to have a good exchange with the 10,000 Eyes Daodi. He wanted to disrupt the 10,000 demons underworld city, so he had to get the approval of the 10,000 Eyes Daodi. In this way, if something went wrong, the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy would come to help. Otherwise, facing the Hell Dragon King, the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy might decide to give up the Blood Demon Beast. In any case, Wu Yu knew very well how this exchange should be conducted. He directly sent a communication fairy talisman back to Xuanhuan Dowdy. The original Demon King brought out the news. He found out that in the Nether Dragon domain, the Hell Dragon King is setting up a top-level Taigzu fairy formation called the Ancient Demon Dragon Devouring Heaven Infinite Formation. The entire Nether Dragon domain is so tightly defended, and the news is not allowed to leak out. There is at least a 90% chance that the Hell Dragon King has obtained a treasure. If we don't take action, this treasure will probably be swallowed up by the Hell Dragon King. Using treasures to stimulate Xuanhuan Dowdy is the most direct and effective. After all, for Xuanhuan Dowdy now, the most important thing is the realm of cultivation. If he can get something that the Hell Dragon King regards as a treasure, it will definitely be useful to him. Maybe it is an opportunity to break through to the Eternal Emperor Demon. Therefore, Xuanhuan Dowdy will never stand idly by. What are you going to do? Xuanhuan Dowdy's communication fairy talisman quickly answered, obviously letting the Blood Demon Beast make a decision. The current situation is rather rigid. The Blood Demon Beast is considered a general under the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy. The existence of the Blood Marshal has frightened countless demon gods in the 10,000 Demons ancient country, and he is also considered a capable assistant to the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy. So now the 10,000 Eyes Dowdy can't think of any solution for a while, so he asks the Blood Demon Beast, which is quite normal. Wu Yu thought for a while and then sent back the messenger talisman. My subordinates can go to the underworld city of 10,000 demons to cause trouble, so that the Dragon King of Hell cannot rest at ease. Even if there are any treasures, he will not have enough time to enjoy them. In this way, the king will have if we have a chance to get that treasure. The key is to make the entire city of 10,000 demons in chaos, the more beneficial it is to us. This chapter is not finished yet. Please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content. You're right, then go ahead and let me know if you have any news. Xuanhuan Dowdy's messenger talisman came, obviously agreeing with Wu Yu's upcoming actions and giving a certain degree of support. In this way, if Wu Yu encounters any problems, or if he encounters any problems with his identity as the Blood Demonic Beast, 10,000 Eyes Dowdy will never stand idly by. Just because of the treasure obtained by the Dragon King of Hell, 10,000 Eyes Dowdy will not be able to let the Dragon King of Hell succeed. After receiving Xuanhuan Dowdy's consent, Wu Yu transformed into a blood monster and finally returned to Wanyeo Underworld City. Now, there is one Scarlet Moon Kunpeng and one Green Fire Demon King missing in the Nether Dragon territory. Even the original Demon King who just joined has disappeared. This means that the labor force in the Nether Dragon territory has been reduced a lot. The ancient demonic dragon, the Heaven Devouring Wuji formation, is obviously impossible to complete in a short period of time. Even though Wu Yu had been dealing with the blood monster for several months, the entire Nether Dragon territory was still quiet, almost making people think that nothing happened in the Nether Dragon territory. The ancient demonic dragon's heaven-eating infinite formation has been hidden. It can be seen that the Dragon King of Hell is still quite nervous now. He did not continue to let his subordinates set up the immortal formation for fear of causing trouble. This made Wu Yu even more suspicious of his motives. It is obviously extremely important for the Hell Dragon King to be so nervous and careful. However, with the Blood Demonic Beast causing trouble on the side, he cannot rest at ease at all. Maybe, the Hell Dragon King is now trying to figure out how to deal with the Blood Demonic Beast and the 10,000-eyed Dowdy. It's a pity that Wu Yu succeeded first, and then Wu Yu began to cause trouble in 10,000 Demons Underworld City. Before the Dragon King of Hell could come up with any good ideas, Wu Yu took the initiative and re-entered the 10,000 Demons Underworld City as a blood monster. He appeared in the city of 10,000 demons, directly found the Shadow Demon King he had met before, and then appeared in front of him. The Shadow Demon King is a good friend of the original Demon King. He is currently in retreat on a mountain peak, striving to reach the realm of the 5 heavenly demon king. For him, the city of 10,000 demons is a very safe and good place. Basically, as long as he is prepared enough with the tribute, I can continue to practice here with peace of mind, and the ghost energy of all demons is also quite sufficient. So, it's a great place. Because of this, so many demon gods came to the city of the underworld, all seeking the protection of the Dragon King of Hell. Now, Wu Yu completely ignored the protection of the Dragon King of Hell, appeared in front of the Shadow Demon King, and attacked him. Blood Vortex Rules. Wu Yu had already mastered the power of this heavenly rule. After appearing in front of the Shadow Demon King, he started to attack the Demon King, whose body was the Shadow Demon insect. It was a giant demonic insect that relied on swallowing shadows to practice. Len Buting suffered an attack from the outside world and hurriedly withdrew from the cultivation state. Seeing that the blood demonic beast appeared in front of him and attacked him, he was suddenly frightened. Craving. Although he couldn't figure out why the blood demonic beast appeared in the city of 10,000 demons and dared to attack him, he had heard of the name of the blood demonic beast. It killed people without blinking an eye and devoured the blood of other demon gods. The existence of cultivation. Could it be that this blood monster is targeting him? The Shadow Demon King immediately wanted to inform the Dragon King of Hell of the immortal telegraph talisman, but he found that the immortal telecommunication talisman was completely blocked by the blood demonic beast in front of him. This was because the gap between the two sides was too big, and Wu Yu did not need to use all his strength. There is time to intercept the opponent's communication talisman. In this way, the Shadow Demon King has no way to convey the news. The main reason is that Wu Yu has not started to take action yet, so naturally he will not let the Hell Dragon King come and disturb him at this time. He must wait until he succeeds before letting the Hell Dragon King know about it, so as to attract more of his attention. Otherwise, the Dragon King of Hell might not be distracted by the nosy affairs outside at this critical moment. The Blood Vortex heavenly rules took action, and the bloody vortex formed by the fusion of red blood directly sucked the Shadow Demon King, and continuously sucked out the blood in his body, integrating it into the bloody vortex, making it bigger and bigger. Heaven Swallowing Record. Author, Fengqing Yang. Chapter 1580. Blood Vortex Heavenly Rule. Now Wu Yu has mastered it, the Shadow Demon King has no ability to resist him. I hope readers will remember our domain name Taiwan Novel Network rightward arrow diamondsuit. But Wu Yu will not kill him. After all, he is not the kind of person who kills innocent people. As long as he can cause chaos in the entire Wanyaoming Cheng, there is no need for him to kill these demon kings. If it is the original blood demon beast, I am afraid he will not let the other party go. After all, if the other party grows up, it will also be a threat to itself. But now Wu Yu is just temporarily using the identity of the blood demon beast to let the blood demon beast make trouble. Even if the other party wants to take revenge in the future, it will not be able to find the blood demon beast, let alone Wu Yu. Therefore, Wu Yu just wants to seriously injure the other party. The blood vortex heavenly rule keeps absorbing the other party's blood, making the other party weaker and weaker, until the Shadow Demon King loses all resistance. Wu Yu finally stops and swallows the blood vortex back into his body. This time, the blood vortex heavenly rule absorbed a lot of blood. The Shadow Demon King lost so much blood that he was basically seriously injured. The whole Shadow Demon worm looked dry and skinny, and there was little blood left in his body. It was just the powerful Demon King characteristics that kept him alive, and it was impossible for him to die like this. Even after a period of time, his injuries would recover automatically, and the blood in his body would regenerate quickly. This was the result of Wu Yu stopping. Otherwise, the blood vortex heavenly rule could suck blood to death even against the 6 heavenly demon king, and he would be sucked by his suction and could not escape at all. Not to mention the 4 heavenly demon king like the Shadow Demon King. After seriously injuring the Shadow Demon King, Wu Yu turned to look for other targets, leaving Nanshan Wanjiao hiding beside him to observe the Shadow Demon King. Soon, the Shadow Demon King regained consciousness and quickly realized what had happened. So, he immediately sent out a communication fairy talisman and teleported to the Nether Dragon domain. A Demon King like him naturally couldn't report directly to the Hell Dragon King, but conveyed the news to the 7-day Demon King in the Nether Dragon domain. The 7-day Demon King in charge of him was the Nether Warrior Beast. Soon, the Nether Warrior Beast got the news, but if only one Shadow Demon King reported, it might not attract too much attention from the other party. After all, they felt that the Blood Demon Beast would definitely not dare to make a big fuss here, otherwise the Hell Dragon King would never let it go easily. Did they really think that the Hell Dragon King was a soft persimmon that could be manipulated at will? Unfortunately, what they didn't expect was that Wu Yu really wanted to mess up the entire Wanyao Nether City. Following the Shadow Demon King, there were 4 other Heavenly Demon Kings who kept passing on news to the Ghost Fire Phoenix, Nightmare Black Kirin, and Nether Warrior Beast, saying that the Blood Demon Beast was causing chaos in the Wanyao Nether City, constantly absorbing and devouring the blood of the Demon Kings, causing them to escape after being seriously injured. At first, the 7-day Demon King was dragged down by the Hell Dragon King's affairs, and didn't care much, and felt that there was no need to pay attention. But now, as more and more Demon Kings came to report the news, the 7-day Demon King immediately realized the seriousness of the matter. The key point was that they had never thought that the Blood Demon Beast would actually dare to start a war in the 10,000 Demons Underworld City. Wouldn't this be courting death? You have to know that this is the territory of the Hell Dragon King. So, the 7-day Demon King directly conveyed the news to the Hell Dragon King. In just 3 days, more than 10 4-day Demon Kings and more than 20 3-day Demon Kings sent messages, all of which were seriously injured by the Blood Demon Beast. The Blood Demon Beast is a 7-day Demon King. If the Hell Dragon King does not take action, the other Demon Kings in the 10,000 Demons Underworld City or even the Underworld Dragon Domain may not be able to catch the Blood Demon Beast. Now, the entire 10,000 Demons Underworld City is in a state of panic. Many demon gods know that there is a Blood Demon Beast that is wreaking havoc in the 10,000 Demons Underworld City, devouring the blood of their Demon Kings and choosing demons to devour. Maybe they themselves will become the target of the Blood Demon Beast in the next moment. It was as if a shadow had fallen over the heads of the demon gods in Wanyao Mingcheng. Many Demon Kings had even noticed the movements in the Nether Dragon Domain and the recent conflict between Wanyao Mingcheng and Wanyao Ancient Country, and wanted to leave here first to avoid the limelight. Anyway, it seems that the entire Wanyao Mingcheng has begun to be in chaos, with seriously injured people fleeing everywhere, and people calling for help everywhere. The Blood Demon Beast is a 7-day Demon King. Once he starts a riot, the entire Wanyao Mingcheng will not be able to stop him even if he joins together. This disturbance finally made the Hell Dragon King furious. If he doesn't care anymore, the entire Wanyao Mingcheng will probably fall apart. The power he has gathered with great difficulty will be destroyed like this. These are all demon gods who pay tribute to him. The 2 most important reasons why Wanyao Mingcheng can gather so many demon gods and are willing to pay tribute are that it can protect them and has sufficient Wanyao Mingqi. But if the Hell Dragon King cannot protect them, the attraction of the 10,000 Demons Underworld Chi alone is not enough to retain these demon gods. If the 10,000 Demons Underworld City falls apart, it will be a huge blow to the Hell Dragon King. It will take at least tens of thousands of years to gather such a force again. You must know that the capable subordinates around him now, including the Ghost Fire Phoenix, etc., are all selected from the 10,000 Demons Underworld City. Without the demon god foundation of the 10,000 Demons Underworld City, if one of his subordinates dies, one less will die, which will be extremely disadvantageous to him. So he could only take the Blood Demon Beast that was causing trouble this time, and led people to leave the Nether Dragon Domain, track down the Blood Demon Beast in the Wanyao Nether City, and start the encirclement and suppression. Lord Dragon King, Why don't we just go to war with the Huanyao ancient country? They actually despise us so much, they simply don't take us seriously, Nightmare Mo Kylan suggested in a cold voice. This chapter is not finished yet, please click on the next page to continue reading the exciting content below. The Hell Dragon King has some concerns, and it seems that he doesn't want to go to war at this time. But now the news comes that the Blood Demon Beast is too much, making trouble everywhere in the Huanyao Nether City, making the demons panic. This is the foundation of the power of the Hell Dragon King Huanyao Nether City. If it is broken like this, it will be ridiculed by the world. Let's not talk about going to war for now. As for this Blood Demon Beast, capture it first. The Hell Dragon King gave the order directly, and then led the team to take action personally. Nanshan Wanjiao had been guarding the edge of the Nether Dragon domain, watching the Hell Dragon King lead the team to attack, and followed by the 3 7-days Demon Kings, with a fierce momentum, obviously to encircle and kill the Blood Demon Beast. This news was quickly passed to Wu Yu, so Wu Yu was prepared in advance. Now Wu Yu is the Blood Demon Beast, facing the Hell Dragon King personally leading the team to encircle and suppress. He is still a little nervous. His aura is really too conspicuous, mainly because he is now making a big fuss and making a big mess, and even now he is still using the Blood Vortex heavenly rules to absorb the blood of a 3 days Demon King, so his position can be sensed from a long distance. The Hell Dragon King and the 3 7-days Demon Kings must have rushed over directly. Wu Yu almost had no time to react, and he felt a terrifying momentum suppressing him, which fell on him, almost making him shaky and unable to stand. This is the terrifying pressure from the Hell Dragon King. Under this pressure, Wu Yu felt that he could only exert less than half of his Blood Demon Beast's strength. When a momentum descended, Wu Yu directly used the Blood Escape heavenly rule to escape with the means of the Blood Demon Beast, instantly disappeared from the original place, and then arrived at another place. Now that the Hell Dragon King has been successfully lured out, the focus will be on escaping. Wu Yu knew that the Hell Dragon King must have a murderous intention towards him. If he continued to act, it would be very dangerous, but things had come to this point, and he had to continue to make trouble in the Huanyao Mingcheng. The entire Huanyao Mingcheng fell into a violent chaos, and countless Demon Kings could only flee continuously. The entire area was filled with smoke and miasma, and there was almost no peace. After Wu Yu escaped with the Blood Escape heavenly rule, the Hell Dragon King was unable to catch up for a while. He even found another 3-day Demon King and used the Blood Vortex heavenly rule on him, constantly devouring the blood in his body. In fact, the Blood Demon Beast cultivated all the way up in this way. Absorbing the blood of other Demon Kings has a positive effect on its cultivation. However, now that he is at the 7th-day Demon King realm, swallowing the blood of the 3-day and 4-day Demon Kings will have no effect. This also led to the Hell Dragon King's inner suspicion of the Blood Demon Beast's motives, guessing that the Blood Demon Beast wanted to cause trouble in the 10,000 Demon City, rather than other cultivation reasons. When the Hell Dragon King chased him again, Wu Yu escaped in advance again as the Blood Demon Beast, mainly because the opponent's momentum was too amazing. Once the opponent approached, Wu Yu could feel it and then fled in the opposite direction. However, when it came for the 3rd time, Wu Yu felt a blockade of space before he felt the opponent's momentum coming, and suddenly locked himself in it. It turned out that the Hell Dragon King used some kind of magical power to trap the Blood Demon Beast first. At this time, the Blood Demon Beast's own Blood Escape heavenly rules was useless. If it was the Blood Demon Beast itself, it could only wait for death here, trapped by the magical power of the Hell Dragon King. Even the Blood Demon Beast would not be able to escape. But the current Blood Demon Beast is Wu Yu. While the Hell Dragon King hadn't come over yet, Wu Yu directly somersaulted and left the Hell Dragon King's magical trap in an instant with the power of the somersault cloud. When the Hell Dragon King came with 3 7-day Demon Kings, they didn't see the Blood Demon Beast at all, which made them all look gloomy. In their opinion, the Blood Demon Beast seemed to have cultivated some new magical power to escape, so he dared to show off his power and make trouble in their Wanyaoming Cheng. And then, after Wu Yu jumped out, he broke into the Minglong territory. Now, the Hell Dragon King and others were in the 10,000 Demons Underworld City, and when he arrived in the Underworld Dragon territory, he was like a fish in water, and directly found the ancient demon dragon devouring heaven infinite formation that the demon kings had set up in the Underworld Dragon territory. Although these immortal formations were hidden, Wu Yu was still able to find them one by one. This really angered the Hell Dragon King.